Hi everyone. So today we will be learning how to compute the future value of the cash outflows that we are doing by using a simple formula in MS Excel. So basically, we might have been seeing number of SIP calculators in all the brokers, financial services, financial brokers website. So you might be wondering, right, how these people they calculate this particular um, thing. So this is really this can be done with using a very simple formula that is the future value of money. So here first we will be taking 5,000 rupees as the SIP amount that we want to invest per month in a particular fund. Let's say it is 5,000 rupees we are investing, and the CAGR or the return we are expecting per year may be 10%, which we are expecting, and the number of years we want to get invested is let's say 5 years. So now we have to calculate the total investment. So how can we calculate the total investment over here? So to calculate the total investment, we will be using a very simple formula. We will start with equals to under bracket 5,000 rupees, which is about per month investment. We will multiply that into 12 to get per year investment, and then we will be multiplying that into number of years that we want to invest, that is B5 in this case. So once it is done, we will be closing the bracket and we have got our total investment over here. So if we are investing 5,000 rupees for 5 years, we are investing a total sum of 3 lakhs rupees here. Then we will be the main agenda here is to calculate the return that we can expect if we are investing 5,000 rupees per month for next 5 years, assuming that we will be making 10% profit annually. So here we have very simple formula that is future value of money. So to execute this formula, we have to again start with equals to, and we have to just type FV. So if you are typing FV, the future value of an investment based on periodic constant payment on and a constant interest formula uh, will be reflected over here. Then we will be implementing this formula by mentioning the things under the bracket where we will be start with the rate of return that we are expecting. So it is 10% annually, but here we will be converting all the rate of returns to per month. So we will be dividing this to 12 to convert the rate of annual rate of return to per month. So once it is done, we will just type uh, we will just go for the next thing that we have to input over here, that is the number of years we want to get invested into. So in this case, it is B5 which we want to invest. So again, it is per year. So we will have to convert this into 12 into per month. So we have to multiply this into 12. So here what we receive, we will be receiving number of months that we are investing in total. Then again, we have to mention the amount that we are investing per month, as it is a cash outflow. The monthly SIP is a cash outflow for us, so we will be giving it as a negative value, and then we will be selecting B3, which is the SIP amount for us. Then we will close the bracket, so it will be showing us the uh, expected return that we are generating by investing 3 lakhs rupees at a rate of return of 10% for 5 years. So to calculate the profit that you are assuming, this is very simple, where you guys can just start a formula under bracket, uh, take the expected return and subtract it from the total investment and close the bracket, and here you have the total profit that you can make if you are investing 5,000 rupees at a rate of return 10% for next 5 years. So that is 87,000 rupees 185. So how it works actually, how compounding works actually. So if you are doubling the number of years, just you are adding my form of you are keeping investing. If you are investing for more 5 years, let's say that you are investing for 10 years now, the same amount expecting that you will be generating, or you will be able to generate 10% only, then what is the profit you can expect? So you can expect a big profit of 4,24,224%, which is almost 41% of your total investment that you are making into this particular fund. So if you are adding 5 more years over here, that is a 15 years, then now your total profit is more than the total investment that you are doing. Like that is 57% uh, you're do will be your profit as compared to the total investment that you have made. And the same way, if you are making 20%, 20 years, then now the total profit you are making is 68% out of your total investment will be only 32%. So now you can see this graph, right? This is reflecting the percentage of profit and the percentage of total investment when you are changing this value, that is SIP amount, CAGR, or maybe the number of years. So how to get this graph? So this is a very simple step. You just need to do a very basic data analysis where you have to select all the cells that you want to get into the analysis. Then you will be getting a icon reflecting over here that is as a quick analysis tool, which has a shortcut key in your keyboard is Control plus Q. So once you clicking here, you will be getting a number of options of all the graphs over here. So what we need over here is a chart. In chart we need a pie chart. So once you get a pie chart, you can see a graph has again reflecting over here. So uh, now in this graph, actually all the particular descriptions are being showing all the if you can see here, all the categories are being reflecting. So what we need over here, so first unselect all the things. What we need over here, we need to know the profit percentage out of the total investment. So we will just select only these two icons and then or the disk categories, and then we will click on apply. So now you have created a meaningful graph where the maroon color is reflecting your profit and the blue color is reflecting your total investment. If you want to change the color or maybe you want to format it more, you can just go to the chart styles and you can implement your styles. It can be by changing the colors or maybe by changing the font style or maybe by changing the styles over here. So this is how this graph has been generated from this particular table. So in this session, we have learned how exactly we can calculate, you know, how exactly we can calculate the future value or the expected return of the current cash outflows of the current SIPs. Along with that, we have generated a meaningful graph from which we can make a meaningful decision. So this is all about today's session, where our idea is to give you a brief understanding about how to implement the formula of future value in MS Excel and how to prepare a meaningful graph from that particular uh, table or formula that you have applied. So that is all for today's guys. Thank you.